Okay. So we need to solve these problems, and these problems are usually modulus along with the modulus equations type. See, modulus of x minus 3 plus modulus of y plus 7 is equals to 0. Yeah, just think about it. I mentioned you there that modulus of x minus 3 plus modulus of y plus 7 is equals to 0. And I need to find x plus y. Okay. Okay. See, just think about the problem. Modulus value is always positive or 0. We have only two options for this. Either it is positive or 0. Whereas here modulus of y plus 7 is y plus 7, and this modulus again has only two possibilities, positive or 0. See, we know that modulus of a number, modulus of a variable, modulus of something is always either positive or 0. So this first term may be positive or 0. This second term may be positive or 0. Okay. At the end we have only two options, positive or 0, right? The first one may be positive or 0, second one may be positive or 0. But the sum of these two is given as 0. Whenever the sum of these two will become 0, it's simply if any one of these two is positive, the sum will become positive. But since the sum is given as 0, for sure both of these must be zeros. And that's why it is clear that x minus 3 is equals to 0 and y plus 7 is equals to 0. So you will get that value of x is equals to 3 and the value of y is equals to minus 7. And since x is equals to 3 and y is equals to minus 7, so we will calculate x plus y, and that's the problem. So at the end you need to identify that if sum of moduluses is given as 0, if the sum of moduli of some expressions if it is given as 0, then you need to equalize each and every expression in the modulus to be 0. That is the first problem, and the second problem is also same, whereas the third problem is x minus 3 plus modulus of x plus 7 is equals to 10. Okay, right. This is not 0 here, and this problem we need to do in a separate manner, just as we discussed in the last class. Once again, coming to the first problem, sum of two moduli is 0. That in the sense each one is 0, and that it happens only if the expression in the modulus is 0. So x is equals to 3 and y is equals to minus 7. In the same way, if you think about the second problem, what you see about x, y and z. Okay, I am erasing the first one. Yeah, just you think about the second one. See, just look at the second one. Modulus of x minus 3 plus modulus of y plus 7 plus modulus of z minus 4 is equals to 0. Again sum of 3 moduli is 0. The same logic will work. So everything is 0. So we need to equalize everything to be 0, because every term has only two possibilities, positive or 0. Since the sum is given as 0, for sure every term is 0. So we may say that if it is 0, x is equals to 3 will happen. If it is 0, y is equals to minus 7, and whereas if it is 0, you will get that z is equals to 4. And directly the values of x, y and z we have, those are 3, minus 7 and 4. And if you replace these x, y, z values for the required number, x into y by z. So x is 3, y is minus 7 and z is 4, and your answer is minus 21 by 4. At the end that's the answer. Okay. So these are the simple problems because the right hand side is 0. But whereas coming to the third bit C, modulus of x minus 3 plus modulus of x plus 7 is equals to 10, and that's the something we need to solve. Just think about it, the C. Okay, for the first bit and the second bit, since the right side is equals to 0 I have, so directly I will make equal to everything as 0. Directly I have the values of x, y and z. Okay, just have a look, and then I am going to solve the third one where the right side number is not 0, which is some other constant, some 10, and I am going to solve it. Yeah, just have a look at the problem. See how to solve these type of problems. Yeah, already we discussed it in the last class. Modulus of x minus 3 plus, okay, and modulus of x plus 7 is equals to 10. So we need to find the values of x. So the possibility is we need to solve this modulus equation. My plan is I need to remove the modulus. How to remove the modulus? So to remove the modulus, I need to think about the expression in the modulus. That expression in the modulus, if it is positive, I easily remove the modulus, and if it is negative, then I multiply with minus sign for the expression. So see, this is x minus 3, this is x plus 7. First of all, we need to think about the points where that modulus is 0. Okay. For suppose if you think about this modulus of x minus 3, at x is equals to 3, this x minus 3 is positive. If x is more than 3, this x minus 3 is positive. Once again, at x is equals to 3, this x minus 3 is 0. Okay. And for x more than 3, this x minus 3 is positive. And for x less than 3, this x minus 3 is negative. That means 3 will decide the positive or negative nature of this x minus 3. In the same way, minus 7 will decide the positive or negative nature of this x plus 7. At the end, 3 and minus 7 will decide the natures of these two modulus to remove those. Okay, at the end, see, we need to pay our attention on the numbers 3 and minus 7. As we discussed in the class, our intention is to solve this equation. Solving an equation is nothing but finding the real values of x which are satisfying this particular equation. I have a bag of real numbers. I need to search in that bag for a suitable value of x which is satisfying this equation. So searching with the total bag is somewhat complicated. So I will split the bag into different small bags. So how can I divide? I will divide those bag of real numbers into 3 small bags with the barriers of 3 and minus 7. So my intention is I need to divide the total number line into what? How many parts? 3 parts. By taking 3 as one boundary. See, minus 7 is one boundary and 3 as one boundary. So minus 7 is left side on the number line and 3 is on the right side of the number line. So minus 7 is one boundary and 3 is the other boundary. So this is one region, this is other region, this is the third region, and I need to check, in 3 cases. First case, second case and third case. Just think about it. As we discussed in the last class, in this region, the value corresponding to x plus 7 is for sure what? Negative. Okay. This is the left side region, and in this region x plus 7 will be negative as well as x minus 3 also negative. If you have any confusion related to that, just take a number which is less than minus 7. You may say some minus 10. Take minus 10 in this x plus 7 is negative. Take minus 10 in x minus 3, that is also negative. And so in this region, it is very clear that x minus 3 is negative and x plus 7 is also negative. So usually if you divide the problem into different cases, for sure in the last region all are negative. Okay. And in the second region, if you think about it, the numbers are in between minus 7 and 3. As a check, you take any number like some 0 which is in between minus 7 and 3. For 0, if you replace, this is positive and this is negative. So since after that minus 7, for sure x plus 7 is positive, right? So x plus 7 is positive and x minus 3 is negative. So in this region, one value is positive and one value is negative. And in the last region, both the values are positive. X minus 3 is positive as well as x plus 7 is also positive. Just think about it. Okay. To find the value of x, just I am dividing the total problem into 3 regions. Okay. Case 1, case 2, case 3. This is the heading of case 1. Both are negative. This is the heading of case 2. One positive and one negative. This is the heading of case 3 where both are positive. And in this case, now to think about the problem, since both are negative, just remove the modulus. How can I remove? Since x minus 3 is negative, I need to multiply with what? Minus 7. So this x minus 3 will become 3 minus x. And x plus 7. This is also negative. So x plus 7 will become, since it is negative, I need to multiply with minus sign, minus x minus 7. Okay. And then we need to add these two. Okay. So this 3 minus x plus this minus x minus 7. If you add, what will happen? 3 minus 7 is minus 4. Minus x is minus 2x. This is the sum. And that sum is given as 10. We need to solve it for x. So if you solve it for x, send this 4 that side. It becomes like what? 10 plus 4, 14. And you will get that x is equals to minus 7. So x is equals to minus 7 is a solution for this case. So minus 7 may be in this region, right? So minus 7 is the boundary actually. So you need to consider that minus 7 as a solution, no problem. The first case is completed. Then think about the second case. In the second case, x plus 7 is positive, x minus 3 is negative. So since this x plus 7 is positive, to remove the modulus, directly we will take x plus 7. And since x minus 3 is negative, to remove the modulus, we need to multiply this x minus 3 with minus sign. So you will get that minus x plus 3. Minus x plus 3. And if you add these two, what will happen? X and x will get cancelled. You get that 7 plus 3 as 10. If you add, you are getting 10 as your answer, right? Since you are getting 10 as your answer in this region, see, the left side is 10. This 10 is what? By adding these two, you are getting 10. So that means left side is 10. And the right side part is already given as 10. Then in the sense both sides are equal. And that's why every number which is in this region minus 7 to 3 is a solution. Take any number which is in between minus 7 and 3. For sure it is a solution for the problem. Okay? Right. And then think about the next region. Okay? In this region, both are positive. So to remove the modulus, while removing modulus, you will get x minus 3. And from there, if you remove, you will get that x plus 7. And if you add, you will get that 2x plus 7 minus 3 as 4. 2x plus 4. And that 2x plus 4, we need to equalize for 10. 2x plus 4 is equals to 10 and x is equals to 3. So from this region, every number between minus 7 and 3 is a solution. From this region, minus 7 is a solution. And from this region, 3 is a solution. At the end, the answer for this problem is minus 7 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 3 is a solution. Okay. So for this problem, the solution is a region from minus 7 to 3. And for some other problems, we may get some particular values as a solution, right? Okay. And for some problems, we won't get any solution also. Okay. But we need to solve the problem by dividing the problem into different cases by concentrating on these values minus 7 and 3. Since this minus 7 and 3 are deciding the the nature of the expression in the modulus, these values are known as the usually critical points. What I am saying? Critical points, because the situation is somewhat critical at those points minus 7 and 3. The analyzation of the expression, analyzation of the modulus of that expression is somewhat different and difficult at those points, and that's why we call them as critical points. So after giving a problem like this, first of all you need to identify these critical points, and then you need to divide the total number lines into different regions by basing those critical points, and you need to solve in each and every critical point. Okay, and while solving, so if you try one and more and more problems, you will get a clear idea. What is that? In the last region, for sure everything is negative. In that right side region, everything for sure it is positive. If you have some regions between that between those two, in those regions, alternatively one by one you get one positive and one negative. Is it right? So this is the way how to solve these type of problems. Just have a look, and I will give you one more problem where 3 moduluses are involved. Okay, just have a look. Just look at the board. Modulus of x plus 3 plus modulus of x minus 2 plus modulus of x minus 4 is equals to 9. So to solve this problem, we need to remove modulus for these 3 terms, and removing modulus from these 3 terms depending on the critical points. See, this x plus 3 is positive or negative depending on the value of x, if it is more than minus 3 and less than minus 3. So minus 3 is critical point of the term. And here for x minus 2, if x more than 2, this x minus 2 positive, if x less than 2, this x minus 2 negative, and so 2 is its critical point. And here the critical value is 4. After that 4, if x is greater than 4, x minus 4 positive. If x is less than 4, x minus 4 negative. And at the end, see, for this problem we have how many critical points? Here the critical points are some minus 3 is one point, 2 is another point, 4 is another point. So there are 4 critical points, and so we need to solve the problem in 4 cases. Okay, first one, see, 3 critical points. Okay, we have 3 critical points, and these 3 points will divide the total number line into 4 parts. First part, second part, third part, and fourth part. We need to solve the problem in these 4 regions separately. Okay, right. Now, as I mentioned you, just think about it. In this first region, what will happen? In the second region, what will happen? In this third region as well as the fourth region. So in this first region, x less than minus 3. So x is completely left side. So since x less than minus 3, all the values, x is there in this region, okay? X is there in this region means X is left side of minus 3, X is left side of 2, X is left side of 4 also. Since X is left side of these three numbers, these three expressions are negative in this region. That's what we need to identify. Okay. Okay. So everything is negative. Okay. I am not writing there. Otherwise you may write like this: x minus 3, x minus 2, x minus 4 all are negative in this case. Whereas coming to the second case, which is in between minus 3 and 2. See here, if you take an x here and that x is left side of 2 and 4. Since it is left side of 2 and 4, only these two are negative and it becomes positive. So here in this case, x plus 3 is positive, x minus 2 comma x minus 4 is negative. Okay. Then coming to this case, in between 2 and 4. In between 2 and 4, if you think, in this region is left side of 4. So here x minus 4 is negative and the other two digits are positive. So x plus 3, x minus 2 and these two are positive and x minus 4 is negative. Okay. And in that fourth region, where in that fourth region x is completely right side of all the 4 and here all are positive. X minus 3, x minus 2, x minus 4 are positive. Okay. So see, just if you observe this, that's enough. Actually no need to write every time. Okay. But here as an analysis I am mentioning there on the board. So I need to solve the problem in 4 cases. First case, second case, third case and the fourth case. So what you say about in the first case? In the first case, since all are negative, to remove the modulus you need to apply minus sign for everything. So for x plus 3, minus x minus 3. For x minus 2, minus x plus 2. And for x minus 4, minus x plus 4. And if you add, what will happen? See, if you add all these things, because plus is there in between them, okay? We need to add 4 plus 2 is 6, minus 3 is 3. Minus x and it is 3x. 3 minus 3x. If you add, it is 3 minus 3x and it is given as 9. So you just equalize this 3 minus 3x to 9. And we need to get the value of x. So send this 3x this side, 9 that side. You will get 3x is equals to minus 6 and x is equals to minus 2. Okay, x is equals to minus 2 is the answer. And we need to check whether this answer is there in this region or not. X is equals to minus 2 I have, is it right? Yeah. So minus 2 is not there in this region. X is left side of minus 3. Okay. See, minus 2 is right side of minus 3. So x is equals to minus 2 is not there in this region. So in this case we don't have any solution. Then coming to the second case, where in this case the first one is positive. So take it as x plus 3. This is negative, multiply with minus sign. This is negative, multiply with minus sign and just simply add. If you add x and x will get cancelled, and if you add all these things you will get that 9 minus x. And 9 minus x, we need to equalize it for 9 because the right side part is 9. And if you solve, you will get x is equals to 0. And you need to check whether x is equal to 0 is there in this region or not. Minus 3 and 2. In between these two numbers 0 is there. So this 0 is a solution. Then in between 2 and 4. In between 2 and 4, the first two are positive whereas the third one is negative. Since first two are positive, directly remove the modulus and then you simply write x plus 3 and x minus 2. Whereas the third one, x minus 4 is negative, so you just multiply with minus sign. This is minus x plus 4. Add everything. And if you add x and x will get cancelled, you get that x, 4 plus 3 is 7, minus 2 is 5. So this is x plus 5. But x plus 5 is given as 9, right? So x plus 5 is equals to 9 and x is equals to 4. We need to check whether this 4 is in this region or not. 4 is at the boundary, so we need to accept that boundary also. So x is equals to 4 is a solution. And if you need any doubt more than that, just replace x is equals to 4 in the problem. If it satisfies, that's the answer. Then in the last case, whereas in the last case everything is positive. Since everything is positive, you just directly remove the modulus and write the expression. No need to multiply with minus sign. Is it right? So the first thing is x plus 3 and the second one is x minus 2 and the third one is x minus 4. And if you add, which is 3x minus 6 minus 3, 3x minus 3, and we need to equalize it for 9. 3x minus 3 and x is equals to 2 you may get. Okay, not like that. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12, by 3 is 4, x is equals to 4. Again the boundary, so we need to accept that boundary, so 4 is a solution. At the end, if you solve the problem, the final answers for this problem are 0, 4. There are just two possibilities. Whereas for the last problem C, we have a region of values, possible values of x, and here the only possible values of x are just 0, 4. And we solve the problem just by dividing the problem into different regions. Okay, just have a look. Okay, just look at the problem. Modulus of x plus 1 plus 2 mod x minus 1 minus mod x minus 4 is equals to 6. We need to solve the problem again just by dividing the problem into different regions. Okay, see, we need to divide the problem into different cases and to different regions just by observing the critical points. See here, for the first term the critical point is minus 1, and the second term just it is x, so its critical point is 0 if you treat it like x minus 0. And for the third term x minus 1 and the critical point is 1, whereas for the fourth one the critical point is 4. So at the end the critical points are minus 1, 0, 1 and 4. Okay, so you just take them as critical points and divide the problem into different cases. Okay, yeah, so this is basically the number line, and on this number line somewhere we have minus 1 and 0 and then 1 and then 4. So these are the numbers on the number line. So these four critical values will divide the total number line into how many cases? 5 cases. Okay, first case, second case, third case, fourth case, as well as the fifth case. And we need to solve the problem in these 5 cases separately. Okay, right. So first case, second case, third case, as well as fourth and fifth cases. Okay, just think about it step by step. Okay, the problem is actually simple, but just we are dividing them into cases. If you have a good command on dividing the total number line into different cases, then the remaining part is very simple. You just think about the first case. As I mentioned you in the first case, since this is completely left side of everything, in this region all are negative. What? In this region all are negative. So since in this region all are negative, so we need to remove modulus, you need to multiply everything with a minus sign. So this x plus 1 will become minus x minus 1. And this 2 mod x, since everything is negative, this mod x is negative, so 2 is also there, minus 2x. So plus x, this is mod x minus 1. So to remove modulus, since it is negative, multiply with minus sign, so minus x plus 1. And now here minus is there before that, and then this x minus 4 is negative there. Since x minus 4 is negative, to remove the modulus you will get 4 minus x, but before that we have minus sign, so minus of 4 minus x, and we need to add all these things. So be careful while adding, just think about it. Minus x minus 2x minus 3x minus x minus 4x and plus x is minus 3x. And now think about the numbers. Minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled, you left with minus 4. So minus 3x minus 4 is the simplification of this left side. Then what you say, see, we need to equalize it to 6. So this is equals to 6. Since this is equals to 6, minus 3x is equals to 10 and x is equals to minus 10 by 3. Minus 10 by 3 is minus 3 point something, and for sure that value is left side of minus 1. So minus 10 by 3 is a number which is less than minus 1. So this is one solution. Then the second case. Then the second case, it is very clear that after this minus 1. Since after this minus 1, this x plus 1 is what? Positive here, and the remaining all are negative. Since this is positive, take x plus 1 directly. And all the remaining are negative, so since it is negative, minus 2x. Since it is negative, 1 minus x. Since it is negative, you will get 4 minus x, but before that we have minus sign, so x minus 4. Add now. So while adding, this minus x plus x will get cancelled. X minus 2x is minus x, 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 4 is minus 2, which is equals to 6. And if you solve, send this to that side, you will get that x is equals to minus 8. X is equals to minus 8. But the region is between minus 1 and 0. We have x as minus 8. So clearly this is not a solution. Then coming to the third case. Here in this case is less than 1 and 4. This case is greater than minus 1 and 0. Since minus 1 and 0 greater than that, so these two are positive, when corresponding to 1 and 4, these two are negative. Since these two are positive, to remove modulus, directly take x plus 1. To remove modulus, directly take 2x. And since these two are negative, so here it is negative, take 1 minus x, and since it is negative and minus sign is there, so directly x minus 4. So add. Now how to add? Yeah, see, while adding you just think x and x will get cancelled. X and 2x is 3x, 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 4 is minus 2, which is equals to 6. And here you will get that x is equals to 8 by 3. What you say about 8 by 3? 8 by 3 is a number which is 2 point something. So for sure it is not there in between 0 and 1. So here it is, there is no solution in this region. Now just enter into the fourth case. Since we entered into the fourth case, where in fourth case which is less than 4, so only this term is negative and all the remaining are positive. So first one is positive, remove modulus, write x plus 1. Second one is positive, remove modulus, write 2x. Third one is positive, remove modulus, write x minus 1. But that fourth one is negative and minus sign is there. So take x minus 4. So add x, 2x, 3x, x, 4x and x, 5x. And 1 and minus 1 get cancelled, minus 4 is equals to 6. And you will get that x is equals to 2 from that. See, just think about it. X is equals to 2 and that 2 is in between 1 and 4. So this x is equals to 2 is a solution. Then whereas coming to the fifth case. In that fifth case, see the region x is greater than all these numbers. So everything is positive there. Since everything is positive there, just directly remove the modulus. X plus 1 and then 2x and then x minus 1. Here also this x minus 4 is what positive, but minus sign is there before that. So minus of x minus 4. And now add. See, while adding, again x and minus x get cancelled. X and 2x is what? 3x. Then 1 and minus 1 get cancelled, plus 4 is equals to 6. And you will get that x is equals to 2 by 3. See, 2 by 3 is a decimal number which is not greater than 4. So this is not a solution. So at the end, if you solve the problem into 5 different cases, your answers for this problem are x is equals to minus 10 by 3 or 2. Okay. The way of solving is very simple, but the task is we need to divide the total problem into different regions based on the critical values. Okay. Identifying the critical values, dividing the problem into different regions, and you need to simplify in each and every region. Okay. Just have a look.